to the station work. Customers traveling downtown West Street can transfer to service route 6 to Diamond Station or to the downtown station on the young side of Line 1. Check dcc.ca for more information.
Head out today. I think I'm going to go to Shake Shack today. Try Shake Shack out. I've never been there before, so that's good. Today I'll check that out. See how that is. So it's cold today. Everybody's inside today. It's really cold out here. Yeah, it's really cold. It's like Arctic. It's probably like this for you guys too, right? So I think most of the places down. And it's like Arctic type of weather. So yeah. Just rather be in Thailand right now for sure. Be in the tropics, not be out here. That's life. It's hard walking, man. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try. Yo, man, Sean the Prop is going down, man. My voice is a lot better now. My voice is a lot better. But I got over I had a bad sore throat and had a bad cough, man, for at least a full week. I still have a bad cough, but I should be okay. Yo, Mookie, what's up, man? What's going down? Dutch, what's up? Dutch Farang is in the house. So I'm just gonna head out. So just wait here. I'm just about to touch up on the subway. We're gonna catch the subway. I'm gonna go down to the Shake Shack. You guys ever been to Shake Shack before? I've never been there. This is my first time I'm gonna head out there. So I don't know if you guys have ever been there before. I'll check out the Shake Shack. That's the hang. What's up? I've never been there before, so it'll be interesting to check that out. Shake Shack before. You guys have been there. You guys have been there. So. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, guy? How you doing? All is good. Yeah.
Next station.
It's cool today, man. It's damn cool. It's like Arctic temperature here. Not good for this temperature. So, I'm saying, the tropics, man. I'm good for Thailand. You know what I'm saying? Thailand, Philippines. That's my shit right there.
Doors will open on the right.
I'm a Philippines guy. Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia. That's my style right there. That's shit ain't my style at all. I want to get out of here so bad. I want to retire so bad. I've got a few more years to go. So, we'll see about that. I've got about 4 more years to retire. Yeah. Go out in Southeast Asia for Thailand. Yeah, man, for real. Yeah. Well, I could go out there. I could go out there in a few more months. When it's not too busy at my work, I can head out there. But right now, it's just too busy, so I can't go there right now.
Next station, King.
When's my next trip? Yeah, probably I'll be in Thailand in April. I'll probably head out there. Unless something drastic happens, like if I get fired, I can head out there tomorrow. Get fired, I can head out to Thailand anytime. But I just don't have time to deal with work. That's what the problem
King
is.
Station.
You know,
Doors will open on the right.
if I got fired or let go, or if there's some type of global war goes down, then maybe for sure I can head out there. What about you guys? You guys heading out to Southeast Asia? You guys heading out to Thailand or Philippines? What's the deal? What's going on with you guys? Are you guys going out
Please
there?
stand clear of the doors.
Your condoms will expire. Don't go too soon. Yeah, don't worry about that shit, guy. You don't need no condoms, guy. You don't have to roll like that, so don't roll with condoms, guy.
Next station,
condom, and you can go anywhere without a condom. You can survive it. You go to the Philippines, there. You go there, no condom. You go to Thailand, can't go all over the place, Singapore. That Philippines trip.
Transfer for Up Express, Go Transit, Ontario Northland, Rio Rail, and Intercity buses. Doors will open on the left.
We're here. Let's go to Shake Shack, guys. We're gonna go to Shake Shack. Check it out. I've never been there before, so check it out and see what's up. You guys have been to Shake Shack before? I've never been there. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, you guys bye.
Yeah, Bill Gates. Yeah, I heard about Bill Gates, boy. I heard about Bill Gates. That's some crazy shit, boy. Bill Gates, boy. Bill Gates got an STD. I was just trying to figure out which one he got. Probably got gonorrhea. More likely than not, he got gonorrhea. But we don't know for sure until Bill Gates verifies which STD he caught. I guess we'll never know until he tells us, right? So, yeah. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. We'll find out. That's right. Here. Yo, you got herpes? Does anybody actually know what STD Bill Gates got? I don't know what STD he caught out there. Epstein Island boys. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Bill Gates and Jay-Z. I heard Bill Gates and Jay-Z also Jay-Z caught a case out there at Epstein Island, man. Who's that little guy? Who's that little guy in the wheelchair? What's that guy's name? The little guy in the wheelchair that went to Epstein Island. You guys know who that is? The little guy in the wheelchair that was at Epstein Island. Who's that guy? You know who that guy is? I couldn't believe it. There's pictures of this little guy in the wheelchair at Epstein Island. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. That's fucking insane, man. Yeah, Hawkins, man. Stephen Hawking was at Epstein Island, guy. That's crazy, man. That little wheelchair motherfucker was at Epstein Island, boy. I can't even believe it, man. They got this motherfucker out there at Epstein Island. Yo, man. You can't make this shit up, man. I know, for real. You can't make this shit up for real, guy. All these motherfuckers with Epstein Island. Jay-Z's at Epstein Island. Bill Clinton. David Copperfield, man. That's crazy, man. David Copperfield was at Epstein Island. Holy shit, man. All the files are out now. So we're finding out everybody that was at Epstein Island. We're finding out now. Epstein Island. Yeah. Boys know about that shit. What you boys know about that? You're just trying to retire. That's all we're trying to do, guy. Yeah. No fun. Yeah. What's up, DePace? Yo, DePace, man. They released the Epstein files, man. Are you still YouTubing? I'm not getting your notifications. I have to go and double check my notifications. Are you still YouTubing? I see all of the... I get Johnny Strides. I get that girl, T-Shods, Destination Toronto. I get everybody. What's the other guy's name? Sepant. I get Epic Nation HD, Live Nation HD. I got everybody in Toronto that's a YouTuber. I get the notifications, but I haven't seen your notification. I have to double check when I finish this live stream if I still have your channel on notification. Sometimes it takes the notification off, so you guys have to be careful. Sometimes it takes the notification bell off. So then you're like, what the hell? Yeah, coming back slowly. I took a break. Okay, okay, no worries, no worries. I was just wondering because I knew I have you on alert, so I was just wondering why I didn't see any of your notifications. Okay. Yeah, so we're just talking about Epstein Island, guys. We're talking about Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z deleted his Instagram. So I don't know if you guys know that Jay-Z deleted his Instagram. We're at a Union Station, guys, just in case you guys are here. This is my favorite spot on a Saturday night. You come through here. I come to Union Station because it's big and I'm allowed to vlog here. And it's warm. It's right now, we've been last month. It's been very cold here, so I can't really go outside to vlog. So I came into the train station to do my vlogging. And it's big, it's warm, it's massive. Like, I could go in this place for miles and miles. It's a big train station, so, and you can vlog here, so that's why I come to Union Station. Has a food court. Today I'm gonna go to Shake Shack. So I'm gonna go to Shake Shack and I'm gonna grab a burger. I've never had a Shake Shack burger before, so this will be my first time grabbing a Shake Shack. So that'll be my news for that. But anyways, yeah, man. So and we'll talk about Thailand. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do a Thailand trip. You know, I'll go to Thailand. Yeah, maybe April. It depends on how much cash I have. I don't even go Thailand or Philippines. I can go either or. I guess it don't make a difference. If I go to Philippines or if I go to Thailand, I guess it don't make no difference. But I still need to save up some of the money. I need to save more money before I head out there. So I got to do that. And then we'll see what's going on with the Thailand trip, you know. But it's all good, man. It's all good in the hood, guys. We out here on these Toronto streets, boy. Let's check it out, boy. So, yeah, this is Union Station, guys. You guys have never been here. It's a cold and frosty night here. Downtown Toronto, boys. You can see, look at the snow. Look at all that snow, guys. That's crazy. I've never seen so much snow here before. That's a lot of snow, man. It's snowing. It's not just the snow. It's very cold, too, man. It's like an Arctic type of cold, man. So, you know, this is not my type of weather at all, man. I'm a man of the tropics, man. I'm not built for this shit, so I'm built for the tropics, man. Yeah, man. How are you not saying snow bunnies? I don't make $40 an hour, guy. I make minimum wage. It's just that I work 5 days a week. That's why I make a lot, but I don't make. I make only minimum wage, man. So I work 5 days a week, and I make about $1,200 a week. So $1,200 a week in Toronto is minimum wage. So that's what I make. I'm definitely minimum wage, you know. So yeah, $1,200, man. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's a train right there, guys. Look at that. There's one train passing by me right there, guys. Yeah, I'm minimum wage, guys. I'm $1,200 a week, which is minimum wage, guys. So let me take a look at that. Hey. You know, Jesus Christ. Better off to retire. Yeah. So, nice. There you go, man. That's how you do it, man. Well, no, it's because the reason I make that much money, yes, I make minimum wage. I make a minimum wage, but I'm working 50 hours a week. I work 47 hours, 50 hours a week. That's why I make so much. It's not because I'm making per rate. My rate is like minimum wage, but I work 45, 50 hours a week. That's why I make $1,200 a week, but it's not, I don't make a lot of money. $1,200 a week ain't shit in Toronto. $1,200 is like poverty here. You got to be making $2,000 a week in Toronto, and at even $2,000 a week, you're still poor in Toronto at $2,000 a week. So you need to be making $3,000 a week in Toronto to survive. And I shouldn't be living in Toronto. I should be living in Thailand or the tropics, man. I'm about to retire, so you know that's why, you know. Yeah, man. Is Jeff America first or Canada first? I think Jeff is Canada first. I think Jeff's a proud, true Canadian. I think Jeff is a very proud Canadian guy. You know, I think he's a very Canadian guy. And I don't know what's going to happen. We're bound by geography, right? So the United States is right on our border. There's another train right in there, guys. You can see that train right there. There's another train right there, guys. A lot of trains here. We're in the train station, so a lot of trains. Yeah, so, yeah. No, we're in a bad situation geographically. We're right next to the United States, and the United States is in expansion mode. So there's a good chance that Canada is going to get absorbed by the United States. There's not much we can do about it. If the United States is like, shit, we're going to take over Canada, what the fuck are we going to do about it? We ain't going to be able to do shit. So there's nothing we can do, man. We're just out of luck, I guess. You know, you could say we're shit out of luck, boy. So that's life, man. That's life. That's hardball in the big leagues, man. That's it. We're bound by the geography, guy. That's kind of how it is, man. You know, so yeah. You know, so yeah. But anyways, guys, we out here. We're at the train station, staying nice and warm inside the train station, guys. What up, homies? Nice and warm in the train station, guys. Yeah. Would you enlist in the military? No, I would not enlist in the military because, you know, if I enlist in the military, they're not going to let me to defend Canada. If you enlist in the military, they're going to send you to Ukraine. They're not going to send you to defend Canada against U.S. They'll send your ass to Ukraine. That's why anybody that's in the military right now, you better be careful because you know that's the plan, boy. They're going to send your ass right to Ukraine. And I ain't going in that shit for... Nobody in their right mind wants to go to Ukraine to get killed, so I'm not enlisted in the military, guy, for real. Definitely not, guy. I won't be going there at all. Send your ass to Ukraine to get fucking turned into dog meat. Get turned into dog meat. That's their plan anyway. Corporate guys, that's their plan. They want to send everybody to fight their wars for them. I thought that tonight there was supposed to be a war tonight against Iran. That's what I heard, but I guess the war is over. I guess they decided that they're not going to do that. So, you know. Yeah, I think Canada is a great country, but it's a little cold for me, that's all. That's why as soon as I'm retired, 4 years, I think, 4 more years, I will head to the tropics. 4 more years for me and then off to the tropics, man. I'm gonna retire in Southeast Asia. This channel is all about you guys that are trying to retire in Southeast Asia. You boys want to retire in Thailand. You guys want to retire in Philippines. That's my channel's all about that. So you're talking about that shit right here. So I'm getting ready to retire. You know. Yeah. I'm gonna retire and chill out, relax. Retired. Retirement can't come soon enough for me, boy. I cannot retire soon enough, man. I gotta get the hell out of here, man. So I'm just counting down right now to retirement, man. Get my ass out to Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia, whatever. I don't care. Just get the fuck out of here. And those guys that are collecting pension checks and still working, man, I don't understand those boys at all. You're collecting a pension and you're still working. I'm like, I go to these guys, why the fuck are you still working, man? Get the hell out of here. But these boys, man, they need money, man. They got the wife, they got kids, they got all this bullshit they got to pay for, so they can't just take off, you know. So I feel sorry for these boys, you know. But that's life, boy. That's hardball in the big leagues, boy. That's how they set it up. You know, so they want you to be like getting all trapped and shit. So, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, you could drive a tank. You're like, yeah, you can't live on a pension. That's for real. But, you know, you're going to have something else besides your pension. You don't have to just have your pension. You know what I'm saying? you can have a pension and you can have a little side hustle too, right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what you guys got to do, man. You got to have a side hustle and you can do it up, man. Yeah, pension and a little bit of your investment income and shit like that. You got your pension and your investment income, then you're good to go, man. So, fuck. Yeah. The hallway is a very iconic, very iconic hallway, you know what I'm saying. And actually, you know what? You can see the trains too. This is the train stations, guys. How much do I have saved? I have enough saved up. I think with my investment so far, I think I could pull out about $1,500 a month. I could pull out $1,500 a month. Plus, I'll get my pension. I'll get my CPP pension. I can do my early pension. I don't know how much it's going to be. A couple $100. I don't know exactly how much, but together, maybe I'm going to be in around the $2,000, $2,000 to $2,500 for my pension. At present, the max pension is $1,500 a month. Yeah. At max Canadian pension payment? No, that's not true. It depends, Saul Gul, it depends. You have, there's different types of pension. You have the OAS, which is $1,500, yes, but you also get CPP, and if you're a low-income senior, so if you don't have investment income, they also give you a GIS. So in total, your total government pension, once you're over 65 and you're poor, if you're poor and you're over 65, your pension is $2,500 a month, not $1,500, because you get the GIS. You're going to get your CPP and the $1,500 for, you get the 15. You're probably going to be okay. Especially if you're not in Canada. If you're not in Canada, then you don't even need $3,000. Depending, like obviously the pension rises with inflation, so you're gonna get your rise. You're gonna get the increase with inflation on your pension. So it's not. You guys are making it seem like it's thing, but it depends. It depends on also you have your investment income too, right? You're gonna have your stocks. You're also gonna have your RRSP. So you're mandated. The government mandates you have to take once you turn over a certain age. I think once you turn to 71 or 72. You have to start taking your RRSP. So the RRSP, you have to take it. If you don't take it at retirement, you have to take it at about 71 or 72 years old. You have to start taking your RRSP. So, yeah, man. So it just depends, though. Everybody's different. Like some people don't touch their retirement pension, their retirement investment income, ever. Like they'll just give that to the kids. But the government mandates you have to take it out at 71. They call it a registered income fund, something like that, a registered retirement income fund. So at terms 71, 72, you've got to start taking that shit out of the bank. So yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, but Canada's very brutal. Canada's brutal, man, for living, boy. It's very expensive. Like I said, to live here in a basic type of way, you need $10,000 a month. So, like I said, if you're in Cambodia, then you can survive in Cambodia on $1,500, $2,000 a month. That's not even any problem for you to be doing that. So, it's just out here, to do that shit here is a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money that you need to be retired out here. So it's better to take that $1,500 and to head out to Cambodia you know, you're probably doing yourself a favor. If you're in Cambodia, you know, you're gonna save a little bit of money, you know. So I would say, yeah, for real, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, only some companies have the company pension. So company pension could be like some companies give you a stock pension, you know, like you get stocks and shares in the company. But my buddy, he worked for a company in Canada. We have a company here called Rogers, and he worked for Rogers for 25 years or something like that. And he has a vested pension. I think he has a vested pension of around $30,000, $40,000 a year. So he can already collect it, but he's not collecting it because he got a job with TD Bank. So he's like, you know. So he has that, but he's not collecting because he got another job, TD Bank. He's making, I think he told me he's making about $120,000. So my buddy's making a big money. He's making $120,000. Plus he has a pension already from Rogers that's vested. So that means the vested pension means that he can take the money out of that account anytime he wants. He can take that money. So that's $40,000 a year. So $40,000 a year plus his income, $120,000, but he's not taking the $40,000. So, you know, this motherfucker, he's laughing, man. He's laughing. He could retire. I told him, yeah, I go to that motherfucker. Yo, motherfucker. I go to him. I'm like, motherfucker, why are you still working, motherfucker? You should be retired, guy. You know, you got $40,000 in cash coming in. You don't even have to work. And you got $40,000. You could take that money right now, $40,000 a year, and you got your investment income. But the guy's making $120,000 a year. So he'll probably work that job for another 5-10 years till he fully retires. And then he'll get the pension from TD Bank, plus he'll get the pension from Rogers. So he's going to get the pension from Rogers and a pension from TD Bank. So he has 2 company pensions, man. That motherfucker is laughing. I'm like, motherfucker, I'd already quit working already if I had 2 pensions locked in like that. You know, but, you know, that's how it's his choice to, you know, what he wants to keep working and shit. So it's all right, you know. It's all good, man. Yeah. GIS, you cannot. Okay, yes, that's right. GIS, you cannot. You definitely cannot get GIS if you're overseas. Like that is for low-income seniors, man. GIS is for the low-income seniors. You can't get the GIS if you're in Philippines or Thailand. You're not getting GIS, man. So don't even count on that shit, okay? I was just saying, in total, your government pension in Canada is going to be a lot. In total, your government pension in Canada is about, if you're poor, if you didn't work a day in your life, no, if you worked, but you worked at a minimum wage job and you're on government pension and you got no pension from your company, the government will pay you around $2,500, and all of your pensions combined, you're looking at $2,500 if you don't have a company pension. So it's still like $30,000 a year. You know, for the poorest seniors, they get about $30,000 a year. You know, those seniors that have no other income. Yeah. I don't work in an office cubicle, guy. I work on a forklift, guy. I work on a forklift. I work in a warehouse, man. I don't work in a cubicle, guy. I don't work in a I'm a forklift. I drive a forklift. I work in a warehouse. I'm not a cubicle guy. Definitely not, man. You know. Yo, man, that's my boy, man. That's my boy. I know that guy like 30 years, man. I know that guy since he started working at Rogers. That motherfucker, he started working at Rogers. He was working in the call center. He's saying, yo, do you want a new cell phone? Can I give you a new cell phone plan? That was this motherfucker guy. He was just 18 years old when he started working there. That's why he got that big pension, man. That motherfucker was working the phones at Rogers from the time he was 18 years old. And that's why he's got that big pension. You know, he got the pension for 30 years of working there, you know. So, yeah, that's how you got to do it, man. No, I'm not. No, of course. I haven't driven a forklift for 14 years. Of course not, man. Yo, man. Vasily is in the house, man. Vasily, what's going down, man? How you doing, guy? Vasily is in the house, man. We out here on these Toronto streets, guys. I'm just here at Union Station. I'm just gonna be heading. I'm heading over to the Shake Shack. I'm gonna check that out for the first time today. I'll check out the Shake Shack. You know, so I'll check that shit out. I'm gonna head out to the Shake Shack, guys. Shake Shack. You know. Yeah. Have you, yo, Vasily, you ever been to Shake Shack? I've never been there before. You ever been to Shake Shack? I've never been there before, so I'm gonna check it out first time. This is gonna be my first time to check out the Shake Shack. I don't know if I should get a burger or what I should get there. But maybe you should know. Like, you'll know, like, what the hell I should get when I go out there. Do you yell at the Indian? No, man. That's not my management style. No way, guy. I don't yell at nobody, man. You know, I have quiet presence, man. I have quiet presence. I don't have to yell at anybody, guy. I don't yell at anybody. I don't believe in that. That my philosophy is productivity through knowledge. If these guys have a good understanding of what their jobs are, then they're going to work very effectively. You know, I'm trying to elevate their working IQ. So you don't need to yell at people or anything like that. You know, I've got a lot of experience managing huge groups of people, man. So, you know, you know, so. I know Jeff was live at the protest, but only passing by. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what the protest was about today. What was the protest about today, Vasily? I was at a Canada First rally again, or what was the protest about? Man, Union Station, boy, so quiet today. No, Ross. No, man. No, man. If you guys would think I'm the best boss ever, man. You guys would be like, this guy's the best boss, man. You know, I'm a really nice boss. I'm all I'm about is I just want people to be smart. I don't want people to be stupid. So I try to help people to get their IQ level up. That's my management style. If I get your IQ level up, then that helps me, man. That helps me, it helps you. So that's my working style, okay? I'm not a guy I don't yell at nobody, man. Not a chance, man. I just tell everybody what they need to do to be more productive and shit like that. So, you know, I'm not a guy that's yelling at anybody, man. Ross Rome's in the house, man. What's going down, homie? How you doing, man? We out here. I'm at the Union Station. I'm just checking out what's going on out here, guys. I'm just rolling through here. I'm gonna head out to the Shake Shack. We'll check out the Shake Shack. I've never been to Shake Shack before, so that'll be interesting for me to check out the Shake Shack. You know, check that shit out one time. Shake Shack, guys. You've never been to Shake Shack. You guys haven't been to Shake Shack, guys. You boys ever been to Shake Shack? I don't know, man. You guys got to give me a lowdown. Like, what's the deal, man? Like, what's going on at Shake Shack? I know it's like expensive. It's like double the price of McDonald's, but I pay $30 for my sushi anyway. So, you guys give me the deal on what the Shake Shack is like. You know, Shake Shack. You know, you don't have a Shake Shack? No, okay. Yeah, we have a few Shake Shacks here. So I'm gonna go for Shake Shack today. Look at that. They have an airport train right there. Look at that. Just like Shinjuku Station, guys. Toronto is the Shinjuku of Canada. You know, we have a lot of trains here. There's a train to the airport. That's the airport train that's taking off right here. And then I have a commuter train that's going on the other direction. So there's the airport train. There's the airport train, and then that's a commuter train right there. And we are gonna go to the Shake Shack. There you go. Wow. Train station, guys. We are at the train station today, boys. Yeah, man, it's cold, man. It's a cold day. It's not summer here, guy. It's not summer, guy. It's freezing cold, man. Damn. It's like bloody hell, man. You boys know. Yeah, but back to the Shake Shack thing. I don't think the food is worth the price. I don't like it, but I do like the shakes. February already, that time is flying. Okay, so maybe I'll get a shake at the Shake Shack. Maybe not get a burger. Maybe I'll just get a shake. That's what you're saying, Vasily? No bother with getting a burger. You know? Okay, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. You guys are gonna be my point. Yo, Vasily, have you ever been to the Shake Shack here at Union Station? I always did, man. Vasily, you've been to this one, right? Vasily is into all the restaurants, man. I see Vasily at the what's that restaurant that you went to? Landauer Cafe, something like that. I don't know. That one that they always protest at. So yeah, man. Landauer Cafe. I heard about that one. So yeah. You should decide if you want it. Okay, no. I mean, I never been there before, so any suggestion is gonna be, I'm gonna take that as, I'm just gonna use that input when I make my decision, but what to get, So yeah, maybe I get a shake, maybe I get a burger, I've been sick for the past week. You guys can tell, right? My throat is gone, man. Every winter, my throat gets destroyed by the winter. I was coughing up phlegm, and man, it was really bad this year. It was bad cold that I had, man. So my throat is getting destroyed, but it's only one more month to go, pretty much, and then after that, we should be into the spring weather. So I don't have to worry about the cold weather anymore. Yeah, I checked my height there. Let me see. I checked my height there before. What was my height? What did I show my height as last time? Show me at how tall am I? You guys can take a look here. I'm 185. 185. 185, guys. 185, 190. That's it, man. Not too bad. That's a good height, though. Yeah. I think I'm still a little bit sick, man. I'm still a little bit sick. Yeah, I should drink some lemon and avoid dairy. Okay. All right. Yeah, but only, like I said, only one more month. One more month, and then after that, the weather should start getting better, and then I don't have to worry so much about the cold weather anymore. This is just this winter I have to get through, and that's about it. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, I think I'm almost done, guys. Man, Vasily, man, how is it? Oh, Vasily, guy, they said they're gonna open up that the Eglinton next week. I know you're gonna be there, Vasily. Do you think are they really gonna open that thing up next week, or what's your thinking, Vasily? Next week, guys. So, guys, you don't know, like two weeks ago, they opened up one light rail line in the north of the city. It's called Finch West. And now next week, they're opening up another line. It's a streetcar in a tunnel. They're opening that up next week. So they open up already 2 of these streetcars. But this one is underground. It's opening up next week. That's what they're saying. So next week it's going to be open. So we'll be checking that out for sure. On the February the 8th, they say it's Eglinton LRT. That one is the one that's actually closer to my house. So that streetcar is but it's in a tunnel. So it's in a tunnel, and it goes right across the entire city. So we can maybe get a chance to check that out next week. We can check it out and see if it's any good. I don't know if it's going to be as bad as the Finch West one, but we could check it out and see if it's as good or as bad as Finch West, guys. So currently, TTC is going to give an update by Tuesday. That's at least a week away for preparations. I'd say no, but I'd be surprised if they do on short notice. Okay, they wanted one more week, so they're going to be like February the 15th, they'll open that up then. On the 15th, they'll open that up. Okay, all right. But Vasily, that one's close to my house, man. The Eglinton is closer to my house, man. Finch, I had to go all the way out into the boonies to get to Finch, boy. Finch West is all the way out in the boonies, man. Eglinton at least is right by my house, man. So that's at least it's better than Finch. I had to go all the way up to the north of the city to ride Finch West. But Eglinton comes right by my house. So then I can just jump on that LRT when they open that one up. Yeah. Yeah, I would be confident for the 15th. All right. Let's see how it goes. If they open up the Eglinton Crosstown on the 15th, then that'll be good because it's right by my house. I could check it out like right away. I don't have to like wait around or nothing like that. I can just go out there and check it out, you know, when it's open there. So, yeah. Cheers, man. Boys, we out here. Oh, man. Yeah. Eglinton Crosstown, they're opening up. Finch West, they already opened up. So they got everything is set to go, man. Got a lot of train action going on here, guys. A lot of train action, a lot of streetcar action here. So that's it, guys. Though tonight, we're going to do it up, guys. We're going to head out to the Shake Shack. Check out the Shake Shack, see what's going on over there. Get myself a shake. I'm going to check out, get myself a nice shake. I don't know. Okay, Vasily, what about the burgers? Like, what are the burgers like there? Are the burgers any good there? What happened to this place? They shut this place down. Tourism information got shut down. All right, I guess you don't need that shit here anyway. Yeah, got shut right down. But anyways, yeah, man. So this, the Shake Shack, what's like the burgers? You guys ever been there for the burgers? You can give me like the lowdown on the burgers there, and then I can decide whether I'm gonna get a burger there. You guys tell me, right? What's up there? The burgers are way overpriced, you know. And fries, definitely no. Okay. Oh, no, Barry's not streaming because Barry's making money with his, selling the shit out of his car. That's the reason why Barry's not streaming anymore, man. He's making enough money from his watch business. That's why he's not streaming. It's quite obvious that he's doing, and he must be doing reasonably well. That's the reason why he's not streaming anymore. Because he has to make time. He does. Listen, look at me. I don't have any time for streaming. Why? Because I'm working. So obviously Barry's working too. He's got technically now Barry has a real job, man. He's probably trying to save that money so that he can go to Philippines, man. So he's going to go to Philippines and have a good old time out there. You know, so yeah, that's Barry's plan anyway. So yeah, man, that's why you haven't seen Barry online lately, is because he's saving that money to go to Philippines or Thailand or whatever he's planning to do. So that's why he's not around. So anyways, guys, yeah, I will be back to live streaming at the auto show. First stream of 2026. No, you went to Eglinton Crosstown. Vasily, I watched your streaming at the Finch West. So how are you saying that's your first stream? 2026. I was watching you live streaming on the Finch West. Yo, Maximus guy, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? So how you rolling, Maximus, man? I got all the big boys in the house now, man. I got Maximus in the house, Robert December. Oh shit! See, I don't even know if that was in December. That was December. Okay, no worries, man. Shit, it felt like just yesterday, man. That was. Oh, okay, shit. Finch was in December. Okay, see that, man. Yeah, Robert Mack. I'm trapped in the icebox of Chicago. I'm trapped in the icebox here in Toronto, guy. We all trapped in an ice box, man. We all trying to get to the tropics. Yeah, guys. What's up, homies, guys? Thank you, guys. 27 in the chat. Thank you, guys, for popping in, man. I'm just, I'm just here at the train station. I'm about to head over to the Shake Shack. If you guys ever been there before, you guys went to Shake Shack. Check it out, man. Yeah, man. Chicago, you might be a heat wave, man, compared to here, man. It's freezing cold here, man. It's freezing cold, man. It's damn cold out here. But we're surviving, man. Fred, what do you think of Thailand in July? Nah, I think I'm going to be in Thailand in April. I'll be in Thailand by April. I think I'll do it 2 weeks in April. I don't know if I'll be in Thailand or Philippines, but I'll be definitely, I'm thinking April. I'm still paying off my last Thailand trip, man. I still got about a good $2,000 on my last Thailand trip. I gotta pump that shit off, man. So, I don't know for sure. Yo, Vasily, $5 for line. Vasily guy, don't need no. Thank you, very much appreciated, Vasily, but not necessary. You know that. Thank you for your super chat, man. Yeah, Vasily, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate your super chat, man. So, yeah, thank you, man. Brad, go to the same weather as me. It's cold here. When are you going to? Are you going to Philippines? Where are you heading off to? Vasily is in the house, man. Thank you, Vasily, man. You don't need to super chat me, Vasily, man. Yeah, it's cold everywhere, man. Everybody's trying to get to Southeast Asia, man. Everybody's trying to get to Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia. It's freaking cold here, man. Nobody want to be here. Nobody want to be here. It's cold as ice, man. It's hot in Australia. Yeah, man, Australia. Yo, gold is in decline. It's only a month. Okay, let's talk finance, guys. Guys, we're going to have a finance minute, guys. Let's have a financial minute here with Toronto Brad, guys. We're going to talk about finance. Let's talk about high finance and about the price of gold. So as I mentioned to you guys before, yeah, Vietnam and Thailand. As I mentioned to you guys before, the US dollar is in serious trouble. The reason the US dollar is in trouble is because of the debt. The US has a $38.6 trillion debt. And by the end of the year, the US debt will be well over $40 trillion. All right. So the debt is $40 trillion. So what? What does that matter to me? Well, the problem that the United States has right now is that nobody is buying their debt. So, well, if nobody buys your debt, who buys your debt? If the United States cannot sell its debt and nobody is buying the debt. So that problem the U.S. has right now is they're still able to sell short-term debt. But the United States right now is having a hard time selling long-term debt because it's a lot more volatile and there's a lot more risk in selling the long-term debt. So the U.S. is being forced to sell short-term debt. So how does short-term debt affect you? What's going on there? That means that the U.S., for long-term financing, it has to sell those 30-year Treasury notes to itself. So basically, it becomes a money-printing operation. So the Treasury has to step in and buy the money, the bonds that it's issuing, because nobody is going to buy. Like, these other countries are trying to reduce their dollar asset holdings. And one problem that the United States has right now is that the trade war with China means that because you're creating barriers to trade, and you're creating barriers to trading with your own country, that means that why would I need US dollars if you don't want me to trade with you? If you put 100% tariff, it's like a wall. So if I cannot trade with you, how am I getting dollars? How am I giving you dollars? So why would I park my money in a US Treasury if I'm not able to buy anything from you because you have the barrier, the tariff? So the US government is forced to buy its own debt. So when the government buys its own debt, that's basically like printing money. So when they're printing money, that's going to cause, down the road, it's going to cause inflation. Okay, so that's what the U.S. is in right now. So it's a big, and it's not just the United States. A lot of the Western countries, not just the United States, are in this problem where they are having to finance their own debt because nobody wants to buy long-term debt from the Western countries anymore because you're not buying anything. So the whole thing is, I want your currency if I'm buying something from you. But the problem the United States, Western Europe, Canada we have is that we don't have that much of value to offer to the rest of the world. So I heard an interesting fact today. Yeah. So there's an interesting fact that I heard today. So last year, there was an interesting fact that happened last year. You guys may not have heard about this, but I'm going to tell you guys right now. So last year, so usually when you guys think of Africa, you guys think that China is putting money into Africa, right? So that's what you guys are thinking, right? So last year was the first time that Africa sent more money to China than China sent to Africa. So you're like, okay, what's the big deal? Who cares? If Africa's sending money to China, what's the big deal? But it just shows you the speed at which the development of Africa is taking place and the trade with China is taking place. Now Africa is financing China's debt. So what's going to happen is as Africa's economy is getting bigger, Africa's going to be sending more and more money to China, which is crazy because it's usually the other way around. Usually you think China is sending money to Africa, but it's not. Africa is sending money to China because the Chinese built the infrastructure. They're developing the Africa very fast. The economy in Africa is growing very fast. So now Africa's actually sending money to China. Yeah. No, it's not that. It's not about that, actually. It's about the trade. It's trade. It's partially like that, Maximus, but it's also trade. It's that Africa's economy is getting bigger and that the money that China invested is paying off. So what did China do in Africa? China built like rail lines, they built roads, they built airports, right, in Africa. And now all that shit is paying off now for Africa. Now they're starting to, their economy is starting to industrialize. So China is using Africa to build shit. So they're building out the factories and shit like that in Africa. So now Africa's economy is growing. Africa for the past 5-10 years has had the fastest growing economy on earth. And now China is reaping the benefit because they're the ones that invested there. So they're getting all the money that's coming out of Africa because Chinese corporations are the ones in Africa selling the cell phones, selling the cars. So the money that Africa is sending to China is more than the money that China sends to Africa. So that just is an inflection point. That was 2025, guys. So that's telling you something about how big Africa is going to get now that China has already built all the infrastructure there, man. So, yeah. No, it's not like that at all. You're not listening to me, Maximus. China, when they went to Africa, they built roads, they built highways, they built all this stuff here and there. And they built the infrastructure for the economy to grow. And now the economy there in Africa is growing real fast now. So the companies, the Chinese companies that are in Africa, they're sending the money back to China. And, that's how China's getting the money out of Africa. They're taking the profits from the companies that are based in Africa, like the cell phone companies, like BYD. Like BYD is in Africa. So obviously the money that BYD is making, the profit goes back to China. Or like, what's the other company called? It's Xiaomi. So Xiaomi is in Africa. All the money that they're making in Africa, they're sending that back to China. So the Chinese companies in Africa, they're sending the profits back to Africa, man. Yeah, man. When am I going back? I told these guys I'll be back in April. I'll be in Thailand or Philippines in April. Yeah, Nigeria's a disaster zone. I heard about Nigeria, man. I heard Donald Trump went after Nigeria before. So I heard about that. So, yeah. So that's the reason why Africa is growing now. So now Africa is growing very fast. China already invested all this money in there. And now China is getting the reward. They're reaping the rewards of their investment in Africa, man. And this is only the beginning because the money that Africa sends to China, over time, it's going to become much, much, much more money. Because Africa, like I said, is the fastest growing continent, fastest growing population. So, soon Africa is going to be just a crazy population. And China's going to have that whole place industrialized. And so China's going to be making a massive money. Like soon Africa is going to replace even the United States for China in terms of their trade and all that shit. So, I don't know if that's the case, man, because I don't know, Maximus. Go on YouTube, Maximus, and go take a look at what China did in Africa, man. Go take a look at Ethiopia, man. Go take a look at Nigeria. Go take a look at Ivory Coast. Take a look at Namibia, Kenya. Take a look at Tanzania. Those places are looking like fire, man. They look really good. Like I see a lot of guys from the United States are going to Africa to retire. Like they're going to Tanzania, Namibia, they're going to Kenya. They're going to Africa for retirement. So, these guys, you know, are going there, and you know, so Africa is going to be building up soon. Yeah. Yeah, Brad. Could you go to Africa and be boots on the ground? Yeah, I guess. You know, if I didn't have a job, I would go to Tanzania, man. Tanzania looks like a nice country, man. I like Tanzania. I don't know if you guys been watching those YouTube videos on Tanzania, but I watch that shit too, man. So, you know, you can watch that shit. Tanzania guy looks like, you know, it looks all right, man. You know, Tanzania is like shit, man. I seen Tanzania, man, on YouTube, man. It's like fire, man. Tanzania looks like fire. And Ivory Coast looks like fire. And Kenya, Tanzania, what's that country called? Rwanda. Did you guys see Rwanda with the mansions? You know those YouTubers, they go to Rwanda and they show you the mansions in Rwanda with the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and all that shit. You guys never seen that shit before. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't have time. I'm working. I don't have time to go to Africa. But if I didn't have a job, I would go to Africa and I'd tell you guys all about it, man. I'd tell you guys, oh shit, I was in Tanzania, or I was in Nairobi or whatever, man. Or I was in Rwanda. And you guys will see all the mansions and you will see all the Ferraris and all this shit that they have there. So I will go there for you guys, and you guys will be able to chance to see all that, you know. Am I into African grannies? Yeah, of course, man. A granny is a granny. You can't discriminate. If you're into Thailand grannies, you're into Filipina grannies, you should be into African grannies too, then. You can't be just into Thailand and Philippines. You got to be into all that shit, man. You know, you got to be into all types of chicks, not just one type of chick, you know. Yeah, but I mean, if I had a chance, I would go to Africa. It's just I don't have enough time off work to go anywhere. That's the reason why I'm not really like going that way. Maximus says I don't like black chicks. Where'd you hear that shit, guy? I don't like black chicks, guy. I would go to Africa if I didn't have to work, I would go to Africa, guy. That's bullshit, man. Don't say I'm not into black chicks, guy. I would go to Africa anytime, man. That's bullshit. I would go to Africa any heartbeat, man. You'll catch me in Tanzania. You'll catch me in Rwanda. You'll catch me in Namibia. You'll catch me out in Ivory Coast and all that shit, man. You catch me in any one of those countries, you catch me in one time, guy. Don't go to Asia. No, man, but shit, I'm going to go where I know, man. It's just that I don't have a long time for a vacation. Otherwise, I would go there. But I don't have that much time off work. That's the reason why I just go to Thailand, because I don't have a lot of time to go exploring all over the world and shit. I just got to go do a quick video and a quick trip, and, you know, that's it, man. All right, what are you guys saying now, man? We're at all talk and no action. No, man, I have a job. It's not easy for me to travel everywhere, guy. I have a job, man. I told you that already, man. I'm working all the time, man. I barely have time to stream, guy. I can stream here once a week, guy. That's it. I can't even stream every day because I'm working, man. I don't have time to stream or nothing like that, man. So, if I didn't have to work, I would go to Africa, man. If I didn't have a job, I'd go to Africa, guy. Fuck yeah, man. I'd go to Africa and I would show you guys all about Africa. I would vlog it. You guys would see it and shit. Oh yeah, for sub-Saharans. But I'm a sub-Saharan guy. I'm a sub-Saharan too, so I fit right in Africa, man. I'll fit right in there. I'm sub-Saharan guy, so fuck, I'll fit right in Africa, guy. Brad, do you have sub-Saharan fatigue? Yo, guy, there's only one way to find out if I have sub-Saharan fatigue. I gotta go to Africa. So if I go to Africa, I'll find out if I have sub-Saharan fatigue, guy. We'll find out, man. I'm gonna go to Africa. I gotta go to Africa, guy. Then we'll see if I have fatigue. Do you have fatigue, Maximus? Are you not fatigued? Are you not fatigued? Are you not fatigued? Yeah, I know, man. Yo, I sub-Saharan fatigue and I got European fatigue in the United States. You know, so you know what's so funny, guys? You know what's so funny about what's going on in the United States right now? So, United States, I was thinking to myself, the United States is like 1930s Germany. Because, you know, Trump has a secret police, right? He has a secret police, and they go out on the street and they beat people up and they shoot people and they kill people, you know? So Trump has a secret police, and then I was like, shit, Hitler had a secret police. They went on the street, they beat people up, they shot people, stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, shit. I started saying to myself, the United States is like 1930s Germany. So USA is like 1930s Germany. But then I said to myself, but not quite. United States is not quite like 1930s Germany, because in 1930s Germany, it was white people killing Jews. But in 2020's United States, it's Jews killing whites. So it's a bit different. The Jews are killing the whites this time, so it's different this time around than 1930s. It's a bit reversed. The roles are reversed between Germany in the 1930s and the United States in the 2020s. Is the Jews are killing the whites instead of the whites killing the Jews. So it's a little different this time around. Yeah. Yeah, man. You can find Africans on Beach Road. Yeah, Somali. I have Somali fatigue. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Johnny Somali fatigue. You got Johnny Somali fatigue, guy. You don't know about Johnny Somali, guy. You never heard about that guy. Johnny Somali, man. I don't even know. That guy's still in Korea, man. Johnny Somali. I think he's still in Korea, man. Johnny Somali, man. Yeah. But it's funny, though, right? Because now, think about it. Who's running the United States? Who runs the United States right now? It's all Jews, right? You got Kushner and Stephen Miller and all these boys. They're the ones that run the United States now. So they're all Jews, man. These boys, Kushner, apparently Kushner is with one hand is the guy that's running the United States right now. Kushner, what's that guy's name? Nutlick? I forgot what his name is. Nutlick, Kushner, the whole executive orders and all that. So, yeah. Yeah, I heard about Gino, man. I heard Gino was beaten up. Beating up his girlfriend. I heard about that. Anyways, guys, it's time for me to go. I'm gonna, of course, I know all your movers and shakers, boy. I know all the boys pulling all the strings there in the United States, boy. I know everybody, boy. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. It's the T.O. Thank you for my once a week live stream. We did a little walk and talk. Time for me to go try out the Big Shack burger, the Big Shack. I'll catch you guys next week, man. Peace out, guys. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.